got it.
Hey, Shalom, Maki. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Rakakadash.
Devil honors to the apostles, devil honors to the others, the great millstone. Salutations to the Wakim that are teaching the truth. It's a city across the four corners of the earth with JMS Atlanta Camp, and we want to do a lesson on prophecy. We have an article here that goes into what's here in America, man, and the Lord is putting that perverse spirit out here as we're speaking. And this is supposed to be the richest nation, but it's like a third world country.
Yeah.
The only thing is left for is for it to really collapse as a whole, because it's already collapsed. The money is inflated. It's nothing back in the money. 3 days worth of food. You know, America is dependent on these trucks, dependent on Trump, which really the game is already rigged according to scriptures. Yeah. Now this article says scarcity versus abundance, how globalists enslave humanity. Now this is not just in America, this is everywhere. By creating artificial scarcity in everything. So it's an artificial famine in everything.
Yeah.
Somebody get Amos chapter 8 verse 11.
I got it. Alright, this is Amos 8 verse 11. Behold, the day is come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
The word of the Lord is becoming like a famine. Only the Lord chosen few is only going to get that, because Jake is still out here bugged out. While the wrath of the Lord is increasing, it's streaming on an extreme level, man. So it's a famine it's a famine of the word, and it's going to be a famine in food and stuff like that. Even though the Lord said, there's a scripture in there that says, let the grapes still grow and stuff like that, this part of the city and stuff like that. Food is still going to be growing out here. But Esau is making it like a famine even in the time of cool or the time of peace, so to speak.
But maybe it's not going to be accessible to a lot of people.
Yeah, it's not going to be made available. Yep.
Because they're going to, first and foremost, the majority of the populations are concentrated in inner cities where they don't have physical land to cultivate themselves.
Right.
Secondly, they don't know how to cultivate land to and eat and maintain a diet independently.
Patience.
You know what I'm saying? Because that knowledge is being taken away. But I had a precept for you.
Somebody can say Ezra too.
I got it.
Okay,
Second Ezra 16. Yes, this is Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 22. Matter of fact, I'll start at verse 21. It says, "Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case."
Perfect. And that's what that's what everybody thinking, that everything is good.
Yeah.
Everything, you got a good life. But meanwhile, you Jakes are gonna be like this Edomite on this article right here, digging out the trash can. At this time, you're gonna really eat the trash.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, that's like a full gourmet meal or something like that.
They're doing that in Venezuela now. So I've seen videos of Jake down there in Venezuela going through the dumpster, like smashing. You know what I'm saying? Like you got all type of.
Well, you already got Jakes like that, but from how that state was in Venezuela, it should never went to that level, because food grows over there.
Right. They should have been able. Right.
Yeah, they should have been able to eat, but the Lord caused it to where it's cut off, and that's the Lord using Esau as that devil, man, that wrath. That the people are trembled or shooken by.
Yeah. It reads. It says, "And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion."
So while people think it's still going good, because gas is a victual too.
Yeah.
I think gas is relatively cheap. You can get they selling dollar tacos at Burger King now. People think that that's way off, man. But people think they're in a good case. They can keep doing the wickedness, but the
Yeah.
Lord is multiplying stuff you see on the earth, man. Like with these like yesterday they had that shooting in El Paso, then they had a shooting in Dayton, Ohio. So more of these evils are being multiplied on the earth while people just sitting back, kicking back, and eating and drinking, as they say. And
Want to be the next star. And
yeah.
all this folly, man. But meanwhile, this is going on. Like the scriptures and brothers are saying. It says, from the top, it says, how do evil globalists control the world and enslave humanity? That's the question. Well, we know the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. John chapter 9, verse 14. By creating artificial scarcity in everything from energy to money to food.
Yeah, and that's what Esau does. He's creating a problem
When there is no problem.
and there's no problem. Like he says, there's a problem with population. You can put a large percentage of the population in Texas, but they're trying to reduce the population to 500 million, man.
That's part of the New World Order, which is written about in Job chapter 20.
Yeah.
Which they're not going to succeed.
Not going to succeed. It's a little bit more in Ezra's.
Come.
Verse 22. It says, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
So either way it goes, it's going to be a scarcity of justice,
Yeah.
which is already is a scarcity of justice.
All right.
It's going to be a scarcity of food. So the police ain't going to really be on your side. And if they protect you, they're going to really use their sword against you. The martial law troops, CDC is steadily coming out with different diseases out here. They just, it's like the breaking news, man, every damn week with a damn disease coming out.
Right.
Late in the year, somebody got an eating disease bacteria, flesh-eating disease bacteria. And it's in one of those cards. One of the brothers that have put up a video is in one of those Illuminati cards. Flesh-eating disease bacteria.
Hell. That show you that's Esau who
That's
who's
Esau,
doing
left-hand
that.
side prophecies. But all these prophecies really right-hand side prophecies. Because the plague, and like that brother read, it's going to be people that's going to die by the famine, die by the sword, and die by plagues. You got some more on that?
Actually, yeah. Verse 23, it says, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down.
Yeah, that's going to be prevalent when Jacob's trouble come. Ain't going to be no man to take out the trash. All right, trash is just going to pile up. All right, it's going to be a waste. The city's going to be wasted. There's not going to be anybody in these houses. All right, they're going to be in these concentration camps, so they're going to be left dead amongst the street. There's going to be dead bodies everywhere. There's going to be nobody to bury them. All right, so we coming into them times. We're going from people thinking they have great abundance to scarcity, man. And there's going to be scarcity of people out here.
Yep. Abundance is the enemy of globalist control. When people experience abundance, they become more self-reliant and realize they don't need big centralized government. And which really that is evil too, because it goes to show you how Esau wants to control everything through his central government. Yeah. Everybody got to go to Esau. Everybody got to have Esau at their table when they want to discuss matters about their nation and stuff like that. Because while he's in the ruling seat. And Esau knows this, man. If everybody had their abundance, everybody would recognize their true selves.
Yeah.
And really go back to their nationality.
Yeah.
And that's where war comes in. But we know that we don't want to live under this damn devil, even if we don't have abundance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is true, though. Everybody find out the truth. To run their lives, abundance leads to economic mobility and human dignity, and these must be crushed by globalists to keep humanity suppressed. And that started off with us being in the land slave trade, giraffe slave trade, on up to this point. Esau getting it back into that power seat, ruling everything. But basically, he already accomplished this, what this article is saying, about keeping the people oppressed, about how he really don't want people to rise up. It says, that's why globalists and all their corporate minions like Google and Twitter go all out to create an artificial scarcity that keeps nearly all human beings living in a cycle of complete subservience. It is true, man. To achieve this, breakthrough technologies are routinely suppressed that could give decentralized, nearly free energy to everyone. Free food technologies exist today. So, if you really think about it, we really don't have to pay bills. We really farmers ourselves.
Yeah.
But Esau monetized this.
Right.
He monopolized it in it.
Everything.
So everything is Food Depot, Walmart, Food Drug Administration. So you over the drug, you over the food, the drugs administration. Look up that word administration. Administration means as the rulership of, or somebody is ministering to that in an authority seat, and that's what Esau is doing. It says food technologies exist today that can grow so much that no person on the planet would ever face starvation. It's true. It's supposed to be the Garden of Eden, the whole world. Information and knowledge exists right now to cure most cancers, prevent most disease, and transform impoverished, mass-medicated human beings into strong, healthy, creative genesis. Now, somebody get the creation more for us to for the sons of God to reign.
Expectation.
Yeah. And somebody get that scripture about rulers, wicked rule, the people mourning. So it's vice versa right now, and everything. If you really look at it, you ever seen that commercial? It's a Windex commercial. It's some commercial, but it has like the mother, the children are trained to go to school every day, right? But it's the weekend, so the children did exactly what they did. They got the book bag and stuff like that, so they went, and then a voice came into play, and it was speaking to the mother. It was like, "Are you going to tell the children that it's not school day and it's Saturday?" And she was smiling with that little smirky smile, like,
yeah.
nah, you know what I'm saying? So it's the same way that, like, or, well, there's plenty of accounts of how the truth is hidden in plain sight. And that's what it is. It's like the truth is hidden in plain sight. It's like Jake getting these diseases, but all of these cures and stuff like that the article is mentioning is in the scriptures. And ultimately, the ultimate cure is when the Lord allowed freedom to enter into Jake's mind.
Right.
That's the true freedom. Go ahead.
Let's see. This is Romans chapter 8, verse 19. It says, "For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of God." Verse 20. "For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by the reason of him who have subjected the same in hope."
And that's for us, man. So we waiting. The rest of the world ain't waiting. They waiting in the sense of the flesh, like, they want something better for their life.
Yeah.
But ultimately, we want the change that's really gonna change stuff. Because the rest of these nations, they're living okay, even though their own government suppresses them. But we are the creatures that earnestly are waiting for the manifestations of the elect, the gods, of the sons of the Heavenly Father.
Their weight, and also their tarry is vain.
Yeah,
It's empty, it's void. What they're waiting for, it's not what's going to realistically manifest.
They're waiting till somebody else get into office.
You know what I'm saying?
They really, as a whole, because they already winning.
Right. They're not waiting for the victory. They're not waiting for that world without end to be put in place and established.
Total peace, paradise.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's our focus, though. That's our priority.
Yep.
And we're just going into that during class, and it's all going to be founded through Yahweh Shah.
Yep.
These people do not care about Yahweh Shah, man.
Right.
Because they don't care about his servants.
Right.
If they to show that you care about Yahweh Shah, you will care about those whom not only he but also his father loves.
And the only ones who can really care is Israel.
Right.
And not these other nations. The only way the nations is going to be and good with us is by being a slave.
Yeah.
It says, but the powers that be don't want humans to be healthy. The powers that be, meaning
That's
exist.
evil, man.
Yeah, Esau don't want us to be healthy, man. That's why you have a multi-billion-dollar industry of the Food and Drug Administration, the pharmaceutical industry.
Mm-hmm.
You even had a book called Cures They Don't Want You to Know About. They is talking about the globalists. That they is talking about elite, the Rothschilds, that are ruling, making money off of it.
Yeah, it's a business of keeping you sick and keep sending you to the hospital.
Yeah, how many rooms they got in it? They got how many floors and rooms they got in the hospital? Doesn't make any sense.
They be having like hospitals that got 1,000 beds.
Right, that's a 24-hour
The business.
facility.
Yeah, right. It's a
People
24-hour
shouldn't be that
business.
damn sick.
Yeah, people should not be that goddamn sick.
Right, they should be closing these motherfuckers down, and everybody should be happy and rejoicing and living.
All this
Here it is, we stay on the earth. Like this wasn't created by man.
No.
Why in the hell everybody went to Esau?
Yeah.
Because that's that goddamn deceitfulness that the Lord allowed Esau to lay over the people pursuant to Revelation 20.
Look at that, Proverbs 29.
Come, go ahead.
All right, this Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So, yeah, I mean, right now the people are mourning whether they want to accept it or not, man.
Yeah.
That's why Esau's, you know, we going back to the hospitals, man. Well, first of all, he puts out GMO food. He sprays chemtrails. He sprays pesticides. All right.
Roundup,
yeah.
causing all types of
Chemicals everywhere, man. These insects, they're out of order.
Yeah.
Birds are out of order. You know, the woman is out of order. Everything is out of order, man. It's mourning. People like to portray that they're happy, but they're not.
It's artificial,
man.
In order to get some type of happiness in this world, you gotta basically sell your soul, man.
Yeah, and they said this too. A lot of people say this, and we're gonna get back to this article. That stress is common. Stress is not common, bro. Common just means that you're immune or you're immune to it. Like it's acceptable to it. Nah, you're not. Stress is not common.
Yeah.
The Lord said He didn't create death for us.
Mm-hmm.
That's death, man. Stressing. Reading on, it says right here, but the power. So that goes to show you that we need the Savior to come back down here.
Yeah.
Finish on that.
Yeah, come on.
It says, but the powers that be don't want humans to be healthy, creative, or free. They enslave humanity through artificial scarcities, destroying the quality of life for billions of people in order to make sure the globalists stay in control. This is why Google and Facebook now ban content promoting nutrition, and that's it goes back to that famine of the word. So brothers want to do herbs, tell brothers and sisters go out there and eat healthy, they're gonna ban it.
Yeah,
Go to show you coming down with great wrath.
Like me and this brother Yaakov, we had this conversation last week about there's a herb that's out there called Cradle, and Esau's trying to get rid of that, man. He's trying to ban it in the United States. It's only available in certain states.
You Jake out there better stop playing, because it's gonna be a time where all this is gonna end. You're going to the hospital getting checked out. It's gonna stay, but like I said, it's gonna stay because the Lord has to fulfill prophecy.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to get that mark of the beast in order to buy, sell. So if you don't have that damn mark of the beast, you can't go get seen and checked out by the doctors. But if you do, the Lord's gonna judge you. So I'd rather be sick than because the Lord will heal you, man, without any herbs and medicines in that time. If you chosen, if you believe, if you believe.
Yeah, because people depend on these hospitals, man. They don't depend on the scriptures, man.
Man, Jake, I'm sorry, not to cut you off, but Jake actually says it on the job. I didn't come for the job, see, I came for the benefits.
That's
What
crazy.
the fuck you looking for the benefits? I never see the benefits.
Benefit. Ain't no damn benefits.
Because they so much sick. They're really speaking from a sick aspect. Like if they have diabetes, they'll say like, well, I don't care about the money. I just care about the benefits. The benefits are good. So they speaking from that aspect. They're not speaking from a non-sickness aspect.
Right.
Because me, I'm not. Well, the Lord got me up to a part where I ain't as sick as other people, but I'm not finna goddamn ask go to the jam job. I'm here for the benefits.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna finish on this look. Well, this is all the article. It says they enslave humanity. Okay. They enslave humanity through artificial scarcity, destroy the quality of life for billions of people in order to make sure the globalists stay in control. This is why Google and Facebook now ban content promoting nutrition by the way, or why Twitter deplatforms channels that share knowledge about human liberty and freedom. And that's what we're talking about. The freedom and liberty of what? Yahweh Shah upon our people that are enslaved, you so-called Negroes and Latino and Native American Indians that are oppressed by Esau, the so-called white man, and the rest of these nations. So they're going to ban us, man. It was already, it's already net neutrality and all that. They got cybersecurity classes, courses. People got cybersecurity jobs.
Yeah.
And you read the fine print on cybersecurity is what? Taking down extremist videos, Project Megiddo. That's the globalist minions right there.
But not only taking down our videos, they're gonna take down all these guys that promote health. You see, they did the Dr. Sabi or whatever his name was.
Yep.
And so they're gonna cut down these alternative health videos, these alternative health shops.
Yeah, Jake got videos about how Jake can make money in different ways instead of doing it the crime way. Yeah. They gonna take all that down, man.
Yeah, take all that.
Esau, you goddamn devil.
You saw the freaking devil, man. Yo, the kingdom of heaven, man.
Don't make no damn sense.
It don't make no sense, man.
Hey,
people don't see he's the devil now, yo.
Like, right, that's what I'm just thinking, like, in my head, like,
we just go
y'all still can't see this man is Satan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know how Jake, they say it's bad, you know this world. Because Jake know this world fucked up.
Yeah, they know.
That's unquestionable. But Jake will say, you know, bad people rule the world. Well, like, who's putting these legislation in effect? Who's pushing? Who has these pharmaceutical companies? Who's prohibiting and allowing? Who's prohibiting health and allowing wickedness and righteousness and death, man? It's Esau Edom. But guess what? People don't want to listen to us because we are in that humble and contrite poor state.
Yeah,
while Esau has
the city.
That's why I'm holding. While Esau is the one in the power seat, man. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 15. It says now there was found in it. Matter of fact, I'll start at verse 14. It says there was a little city and few men within it, and there came a great king against it and besieged it and built great bulwarks against it. Now there was found in it a poor wise man, and he by his wisdom delivered the city. Yet no man remembered the same poor man. Because, you know, we're not regarded because we don't have the riches of this world, man. And it's sad, but it's perfectly okay because he that is filthy, let him be filthy still, man. All right, this is truly for the just, man. All right, we don't give a damn about you other people. Why? Because y'all don't give a damn about Yahweh Shah, man.
Yep.
And it's going to come. Your punishment is going to come manifest in the near future.
Yeah, they had liberty.
Right.
Shun the word of the Lord.
Right.
Sacred 9 and 11. You just got liberty right now, but y'all don't want to listen to the poor wise man that delivered the city. And that city is you. Israel, Jeshurun.
Yeah.
That city is you.
Yeah.
But the Lord is going to unleash these dogs upon you, though. Which are Edomites and these other nations, man. The martial law troops, they coming in.
Right.
You seen all these Humvees and tanks going up and down the highway and on the train tracks. Where are all these damn things going? They're going to commit a war on America's souls. Forget Civil War that was over here. That was the only war that was really over here. It was fought by the people that stayed over here. So it's going to implode and be fought by the same old people.
And really, that's one of the least of your worries, because there's nothing to the magnitude of dying of hunger, starvation, dying of, you know, you read different accounts like the book of Josephus, how you see, even in the book of Kings, how people, they come to such a depleted point in their mind because of starvation. that they rationalize and manifest eating their own children's flesh, man.
Yeah.
All right, we're in Atlanta. The
Yeah.
CDC is here. So guess what? All type of horrendous, atrocious diseases are going to encompass and overtake you people.
They're already doing it now while people are laughing it up, thinking that they're in good case because victuals are good, set cheap.
Fuck you people, man.
Yeah, man, you people are deserving death.
Deserve
man.
this shit.
Deserving death. But y'all brothers got any more scriptures on that?
I got some. This
Okay.
is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Verse 4, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God,
That's perfect.
or that is
And
worshipped.
he did. That's really going back to the globalists.
Yeah.
They did. They exalted upon those who were called God, and it's talking about us.
Yeah.
You know, they stole the so-called Native American Indians land, Issachar land, so-called Taino Indians, Puerto Ricans, which are Ephraim. They stole
So
our land and
everybody,
called
man.
and boasting themselves amongst those who are called God, so to speak,
Right.
verbatimly speaking.
Yeah.
So it's talking about the elite, so-called white people, man. Go ahead.
It says, or that is worshipped, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
And creating scarcity and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The Lord does that. The Lord, the issues of life and death belong to the Lord.
That
Just
gives
like
them,
he did in Egypt. Go
it
ahead.
gives him power. That's what he wants to be God. To be able to control whether or not people eat, how people think.
Oh,
That
they gotta
that's
go to
God.
you?
See, that's
For
God like
salvation?
power. That's what
Yeah.
he wants.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Isaiah 14.
Yeah, kind.
That scripture, those scriptures are not in vain.
Yeah,
Just like the Lord caused the 7-year famine in Moses.
yeah.
It's like in the time of Joseph,
Joseph kind.
he created that famine. That's how Esau wants to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to go to verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. And he's going to show more lying wonders, like, like Project Blue Beam.
Yep.
All right, that chip has got all types of lying wonders in it. All right, because he's going to, like we've been mentioning in this lesson, he creates a problem with scarcity. With abundance. Then he goes to scarcity. Then he's going to come out with a problem with the chip. If you, for instance, we keep talking about the medical field. That chip is going to be big in the medical field, man. Because they're going to create a problem.
Class device.
Yeah, they're going to create a problem saying, hey, we got to make sure this is you. People getting our identities ripped. If you want to be healed, this.
They're gonna make it nowhere to where you can't go against it.
Yeah. So that proves you that he's adverse to the Most High. He's adverse to life, man. Look where we are right now, man. We standing on concrete, man.
Right.
As we doing this
Supposed to
lesson,
be on gold
we
or something,
on
man.
concrete
Supposed
right
to be on sapphire
now,
stones.
man. Yeah. He's adverse to everything that what the scriptures talk about. So that's what we're dealing with here until Yahweh Shah comes back.
We can wrap up with what you got.
I'll go to verse 10. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. That's talking about Jake, man. They went to these delusions out here, believing the lies, believing this American lifestyle. The only people that don't know that America is corroding is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Yeah.
You want to send your kids to college 20 years from later. You're trying to build up a fund, even though this is a land of our captivity. You're the only ones who don't understand it. Even these trees know Esau's the devil. They're wilting. They're animals. They're howling. The only people that don't know is you, is so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. So the Lord, it goes back to Isaiah 65. I think it's 66. He chooses your delusions, man, because he's stretched his hand all day to rebellious people.
Right.
Yep.
So, hey, man, you're
That's
gonna get caught up in Esau's scarcity.
Yeah. And the Lord said his servants should eat, but thou should starve.
Yeah.
We should rejoice and thou should be filled with sorrow. So the world is rejoicing right now, but we're gonna be rejoicing in those days when it's very needful. So any brothers got anything else? So with that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, B'chakadash.
Form the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.